On with the next one. Let's go. Yeah, I'm just gonna do all these probably in the same video because it's, I mean, it's just side quest stuff. It'll probably make the video a little bit longer, but it's all right. Did you steal my faunus red sheep? Don't make a scene here, or I'll sue you for slander at the Realm Keeping Commission. You didn't steal my faunus red sheep, then why are there suddenly so many lamb dishes on your shop? You killed his lamb? The reason why the puffer goats are ready, I purchased lots of premium puffer goats, which explains why there are so many goat dishes at my place. Also, there are plenty of restaurants on LeFou that offer lamb dishes. Why do you only look for my trouble? Their lamb dish doesn't taste as good as yours. I find it hard to believe you only use ordinary puffer goat meat in your food. Okay, she was accusing. Okay, no, my bad. For the Garden of Gourmet Prestige, we'll never use stray sheep from unknown sources as ingredients for our food. Not stray sheep, it's the faunus red sheep. I don't care what it's called because it's not my business. To stop asking, just gonna stop causing trouble here, you nutcase. He literally said, didn't ask, don't care. Yeah, what's with the weird argument, mystery person? Alas, my poor faunus red sheep, they didn't even get to enjoy much freedom after leaving the harsh pit. Oh, Aeon of Abundance, who spares us from suffering, please don't forfeit my merit for this. Are you disciples of Sanctus Medicus? Can you keep your voice low? Can you keep it down? I'm just an outworlder who lives here and keeps to myself. I have nothing to do with the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Greetings, my name is Benna. I like to set animals free with some of my outworlder friends when I have the time. Let me make it clear that I'm indifferent from those evil people who kill and steal in the name of abundance. On the contrary, my friends and I are practicing the virtuous side of abundance with our actions. Why are you bothering Gao Tong then? Because the faunus red sheep I released has gone missing. The lovely sheep with crimson wool is an endangered species in their home. I've spent a fortune to buy a herd of them, thinking of releasing them into the Skull Scourge waterscape. When I went back to check on them, I realized they were all gone. Alas, it would be great if an expert investigator could suddenly show up here. I wish the investigator would be generous and willing to help kind people like us graciously. Pay me and I'll help. That's so mercenary of you. When I released the sheep, I never thought of asking them for my money back. You should know that by helping me, you're helping those missing sheep too. And I will earn you the merit with the Aeon of Abundance. We'll be in good health and have great luck in the future. That's right, money is the only reward I want. Fine, I get it. Both sheep and humans have to eat as well to survive. Then someone is willing to give up the merits in exchange for cold, hard credits. I'll fulfill the wish. Let's exchange numbers to keep in touch. As I have other business to manage, I leave the faunus red sheep case to you. Let's meet the Alchemy Commission to discuss updates on the investigation. Okay. And with a... Ooh, what the... Oh, okay. I was like, what is that? But it's the other one that I need to do. Gotta make sure not to start that one before I finish this one.
Are there other matters?
Do you know how to fix a star skip?
Nope. I do not know how to fix a star skip, sorry. My bad. Realm Keeping Commission Chancery. It's what's happening in here? Up, Jingyan. What brings you to the Realm Keeping Commission today? I like to borrow a dieting. Oh, is that one of the dogs? Mind telling us your purpose for the loan? Thanks, forensic equipment. By right, it can't be lent to civilians. You talked about Bennett, about the matter of who, whatever, red sheep. After listening to you, Jingyan heaves out a meaningful sigh. It happens again. You can borrow this dieting, but you have to submit your result to us after you complete the investigation. Thanks so much. Don't mention it. It's my job to help people with their problems. Please be careful, though. I know you can probably deal with any danger with your combat skills. You're damn right. I'm the greatest. Oh, good. Oh, yeah. No, that's crazy. Let me just TP here and walk all the way back. And now it's going to be like, yes, please go through the entire Skull Scourge waterscape to find my sheep. I love that you can just shoot stuff with Branya, dude. Nuts. All right, time to use this this dieting, whatever the fuck it's called. I'm pretty sure it's a little dog, right? We're in Divina. This is where the really sheep went missing. Let me use the dyeing to research for clues. Yeah, there we go. I was wondering where my little dog was gonna show up. Oh, yep, there's the stinking line. Let's go follow it. Oh, look, it goes all the way back to where we just came from. Oh, what the fuck? Investigate. Huge tuft of red fur with blood stains. It seems to be that the sheep have suffered a mishap. Yeah? Only a mishap, though, okay? It's not actually that bad. I'm sure they're fine. They, like, fell down or something, right? Oh. A wolf doesn't even exist in the Skull Scorch waterscape. Let me check it out. They got eaten by the wolves. You're simply walking, moving. You are simply a walking, moving lunch pack. Wolves watches you hungrily. They are hungry. I don't taste good. Go eat the dieting. Whoa! I just offered up the little dude for sustenance.
The fight is set.
Probably not the best thing to do, but you know what, dude? It's either eat or be eaten. Right? Give me grass. Okay, cool. Or wind rather. Yeah, you summon some wolf, but I don't give a fuck. I should have hit the weakness one, but it's fine.
I will dispatch.
This will probably give me my ultimate, right? No. Okay. Hey, that will. Action advance, but if we just kill him, it's alright. Can we kill him? No. Owie. Yeah, yo, attack Lucha again? No? Okay. Owie.
Can I have fun this time?
I was kind of hoping to kill that one, but it's alright, you know. Beggars can't be choosy. We get hella healing from that. Do I just E here? I don't think I do. I think I just do this and then ult. Yeah, because we get it there anyway.
Eternal slither.
The dead return.
Lend me your strength.
And then my man Blade goes again with the enhanced damage.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Attack and crit damage boost. Easy mode.
I'll see you.
I don't want to enhance my auto. It's fine. We'll just kill him. Not bad. It doesn't take you a lot of effort to finish off the hungry wolves. As you are about to check their carcasses, a graceful but sarcastic female voice comes from behind you. Oh, you killed them. What shall we do? Yeah, they attacked me first. Even so, did you really have to kill them? Humans are intelligent because we can decide how much violence to use based on the situation. They literally wanted to eat me like they did the sheep. Let me introduce myself. My friends on LeFou call me Zong Shan. Though those who are close to me also call me Zong Shan Shan. Okay. My friend, you may not be aware that you've killed an animal released by the Unshackled. They're a group that enjoys rescuing animals from dangerous situations and releasing them. Okay, so you're with the one chick. Okay. I'm here to find the sheep. The wolves probably you. Your actions earlier not only undermine your own merit, but also nullified the good deeds of the member of the Unshackled. At this point, you might be able to understand the belief of the Unshackled. Just be aware that these wolves are owned by someone. That's it. Your actions earlier not only broke the heart of the Unshackled member, but may have also enraged that merciful Aeon. What's going to happen if I enrage the Aeon? Who knows? The will of the divine is unpredictable. Members of the Unshackled wouldn't be happy to see their hard-earned merits go down the drain. Why don't you come back to meet with me, the 4 benevolent ones of the Unshackled, and explain yourself? Sorry, it's the 3 benevolent ones now. Is this a new scam? I don't think they will ask you for compensation. After all, money means nothing to them. They attach great importance to intangible merits. Just see me as the tutor who recruits new followers and encourages people to do good. The 3 benevolent ones should be at the Alchemy Commission right now. Let's head over there. Okay. Sure. Time to be like, yo, I killed a bunch of wolves. And they're gonna be like, oh god, not Fluffy John and Dinkelberg. The four people who are there, the four benevolent ones of the Unshackled. Let me introduce them to you. The woman on the left is Tanya, the leading figure of the Beast faction in the Unshackled and passionate about releasing powerful wild beasts. The wolves you killed were released by her. Yep, okay. You met the one next to Tanya. Her name is Benna. She's the leader of the Nurturing faction. This faction mainly releases rare, fragile, and endangered animals. Yep, right next to the powerful beasts. Yeah, that sounds smart. Next is Heathman. He leads the plant faction that is dedicated to releasing plants. Okay. Last but not least, that's Nanan. Their names are all over the place. This fellow's the local, but he's just been jointly ousted from the four benevolent ones by the other three because he likes to release the microorganisms in the water. The other three leaders think that he's not taking the act of releasing life seriously, so they called him leader of the fooling around faction and kicked him out. Please wait here while I explain your incident to them. Okay. Zhang Zhan approaches the four benevolent ones and talks to them. After a while, she turns around to you and beckons you over. Okay. What's up, homies? Zhang Zhan is the young talent who is interested in joining us. Yes, this is the Trailblazer. Some of you might have heard that name. This is the distinguished guest invited by the General Jing Yuan of the Deceit of Divine Foresight. Of the Deceit. I see you know who I am. Don't you realize how famous you are? Wait a minute, isn't this the person I hired to investigate the disappearance of the faunus red sheep? Have you gotten to the bottom of it? Yes, it was a bunch of abominations of abundance that ate your sheep. Don't worry, this hero already eliminated those monsters. Yes, I did. So what? Eliminated? You killed the wolves I released? Oh, brutal. And you, Zhang Zhan, what do you mean by the abominations of abundance? How many times do I have to repeat myself? Those that receive Yoshi's blessing, Yoshi, are no abominations. But Tanya, you are the culprit. I only released the faunus red sheep in the Skeleton Waterscape because I thought the area was free of beasts. Why'd you release the wolves there too? Shut up, both of you. The gold-fringed alfalfa I released were all eaten by the sheep. Oh, look at that. All of you are kind of against each other now. Annoying alfalfa grew all over the place and disrupted the entire ecosystem on the planet. And if I haven't done that for your alfalfas, the faunus red sheep population wouldn't have boomed, and they wouldn't have been hunted to near extinction by the local hunters. I wouldn't have had to buy them at a high price and release them. All right, stop bickering. It isn't appropriate to fight before outsiders. Keep your mouth shut, you mineral-watering, rinsing clown. That's crazy. What's wrong with releasing Skull Scourge from spring water? At least I won't get embroiled in this ridiculous battle of the food chain. What exactly are you guys doing? You guys releasing animals and holding a beast fight? A certain suspended employee shouldn't be fanning the flames here. Why not decide the winner through a fight? I'll be the referee. It's not good to resort to violence. As practitioners of the way of abundance, we should cherish life instead of hunting ourselves. Or hurting ourselves. Everyone please stop fighting. Although Trailblazer has killed the wolves released by Tanya and ruined those kind efforts, he intends to redeem this error by joining the Unshackled. He'll do a lot of kind deeds in the future. How's that sound, everyone? Wolves. I can't accept this. I'm fine with it. After all, Trailblazer has helped me get to the bottom of the spirit of the faunus red sheep. It's an A for me too. This person seems to be violent by nature. Can they understand the spirit of releasing life? Enough, mineral water guy. I can let him join us, but I'll be especially strict with him. I have no problem with that. Someone seems to have sent me a message. I should reply to it. Awesome. Your membership has been approved unanimously. Holy fuck. I don't know why I had so much trouble saying that. I remember every new member of the Unshackled has to go through a newcomer trial. Let's discuss the trial to be arranged for the Trailblazer. Zhang Zhan has a point. Let's test Trailblazer's capabilities through a newcomer's trial. Let me reiterate, I have no intention of joining. That won't do. Now that you have killed my wolves, you must contribute the same amount of merits whether you join our group or not. That's the only way I'll forgive you. I'll ignore them and check the message first. Yeah, who be messaging me, dude? Yan, did you find the sheep? Dude, you okay? Please reply if you see this message. Are you still alive? Yeah, I'm alive. Sorry, I just got around to answering this. I found the sheep. They're all eaten by wolves. The wolves hadn't had enough and wanted to eat me as well. I dealt with them already. Then I was begging to see a group called a group calling themselves the Unshackled, and they insist I join them. What a bother. Then join them. Why? You're making me scared to join them. You know that the Alliance does not ban merchants who worship the Plague Author from coming to Zanjo and trading here. This open-minded policy is bringing quite a bit of trouble for the Realm Keep Commission as we try to maintain the peace here. This group, the Unshackled, is one such trouble. Okay, I will wait until you're done typing your literal essay. Okay. Sure, its members are law-abiding individuals and have not committed any crimes. However, these people believe in the path of abundance and that they will accumulate good karma if they release living beings into the wild, thus earning good fortune for themselves. They have started to release more and more creatures, even including some invasive species. It's quite a headache for the commission. That's why I'd like you to infiltrate the Unshackled and crumble them from within. The Realm Keeping Commission will reward you lavishly. Alright, how do I crumble them? Oh, you're too humble. All 6 commissions are recounting your legendary exploits, infiltrating the disciples of Sanctus Medicus and taking them down by wit. You're professional when it comes to destabilizing such organizations. Of course, we won't force you. If you really can't dissolve them, you can always just give us intel on their future actions so we can prevent them from doing anything outrageous. Anyways, thank you in advance for this business. The Realm Keep Commission will reward you lavishly for sure. Alright. Yana is literally talking to herself. I should probably go back and talk to the members of the Unshackled. Alright. Alright, what's this trial you got? Trailblazer, you're back. I just discussed with the 4 benevolent ones about the newcomer trial. It's 3 benevolent ones now. Well, we've agreed that we should let you solve the problem at hand for us. I believe you can tell that the creatures we released have formed a food chain. Ethan's plants were eaten by my faunus red sheep, and my sheep were eaten by Tanya's beast. This goes on, all the merits we have accumulated will be in vain. Plants can't fight. This makes them the biggest loser. I don't have to worry, as I'll never have such concerns. That's why our microscopic faction is better than everyone else. One more word from you, fooling around faction, I'll smack you. Okay, please don't start another fight. Anyway, the newcomer trial for us too, as the master and the student, has been decided. We have to solve the food chain problem amongst the 3 benevolent ones. Indeed. When I become your student? Well, it's my duty to train newcomers in the Unshackled and help them pass the trial. In any sense, that makes you my student. Finding the solution that meets the needs of all 3 of us is the core to this trial. The newcomer trial is quite interesting. Please allow us to discuss it in private. Trailblazer, follow me. Living creatures released by this trio formed a food chain and consumed each other. This has dealt a devastating blow to their friendship and beliefs. But how can we guarantee the living creatures they release won't form a food chain? Okay. Let's get them to release in different worlds. You mean we should ask them to release living creatures in different places? These traveling merchants have to look after their business on the LeFou. They would be willing to do that. Have an idea? Look for the living creatures these we love to release and form a food chain. Well, the same species won't hunt their own kind, right? But the 3 benevolent ones are very stubborn. Once they have decided to do something, hardly anything can change their minds. Let's find out the similarities among the creatures that they like to release. There must be something of being in the world that can meet the needs of all of them. The paragraph nonsense is starting to get to me. You've passed this trial. It shows you have great potential. What are the criteria for species that can be released by the beast faction? Yes, I think everyone from the Unshackled should endeavor to free powerful beasts from the human captivity. No more hunting falcons or fighting dogs. Let them unleash their vitality in nature. After all, it is in line with the laws of nature. The way of the hunt of the Zanjo to allow living creatures to hunt freely in their environment suitable for them. Okay. But she wants things to hunt like they should. What's the matter? What are the criteria for the species that should be released by the nurture faction? Our position is pretty straightforward. We aim to rescue and protect endangered species that are so overhunted and scarce that they can hardly sustain their population. Last, it was for that reason why I released the Poncho suit in the Skull Gorge Waterscape. As I mix those words together, little did I know that I was sending them to their demise. Looking for me? Yeah. What's your criteria for the plant faction? Capable of photosynthesis, easy to cultivate, and has no excretion. That would be a plant the perfect creature to be released. All right. Let's compile a summary and see what the similarities are among these three. Firstly, there's Tanya, who wants to free powerful beasts from human control. Next is Benna. Her goal is to rescue endangered species that are unable to reproduce. Lastly, Heathman. It's Heathman. His criteria is the simplest yet most demanding, as he is only interested in plants. In other words, we need to find an endangered and ferocious plant that's so challenging. Do you have any ideas? A man-eating plant? You mean carnivorous plant? That's indeed a ferocious plant. I don't think that there are endangered species. I've been to Von Walk. You'll know that it's full of carnivorous crown flowers. Later, there have been sightings of the scary leaf walkers on the Zanzhou. Creatures of foliage growing all over their body. It's hard to believe, but you mean the Mara? Hard to say whether those things are human or plant, but I don't think anyone would want to keep them in captivity. How about inorganic beings? You mean mechanical creatures like cycranes and ditings? The idea sounds outrageous at first, but let me think about it. Sounds even more outrageous. What's ferocious about cycranes besides people seeing them flying all around all the time? They couldn't be endangered. If there exists a mechanical life form species that is unable to be repaired or manufactured for some reason, it might fit the criteria. However, I've never heard of such a place. Yeah, there's an isolated doomsday city called Bellabog. Bellabog, I think I've heard of it before. Are you talking about the plant that has returned to the IPC's economical sphere recently? Jalori 8. How intriguing. Is it said that the planet was never heard from again after it was struck by a large-scale disaster? Mechanical life forms were present on such locations. Most of them will be troubled with technological regression. In that case, they can be counted as ferocious and endangered. Your idea is promising, but there's a problem. This isn't a plant. The word plant has a broad definition. I know where you're going with this. We can use a broad definition of plants to include mechanical creatures. If you're proposing this idea, you must know where a rare a rare mechanical creature from Bellabog can be acquired, right? Yo, am I about to go get Svarog? Who should I turn to if I want to purchase Bellabog mechanical creatures? Serval, maybe. After all, she knows where the work's up. Yo, there's something I want to ask you about automatons. Automatons. I get it. Every boy has an underlying love for mecha, right? Before we continue this conversation, let me get two things straight. One, those things don't have a cockpit, so you can't sit in it. Two, they are weapons for Silverman guards, not for sale. What if I fixed one instead? Your brain works pretty fast. We can't sell intact weapons, but we won't be breaking the law if we pick a few broken models from the scrapyard and fix them up. I'm gonna send you your coordinates. Go there to find me as soon as you arrive in Bellabog. All right. You have a refurbished discarded products. This is a decision we made together. Let's do our best to make it work. Up to Bellabog. All right. Time to go to restricted zone. Back in the depths. I will split this up into multiple videos, actually, because this is going to be, like, it's very long. I didn't think it was going to be this long. It's been a while. Who's this lady next to you? My name is Zhang Shan. I'm Trailblazer's strategic partner in the purchase of mechanical life forms. Mechanical life forms? Strategic partner? It's an interesting choice of words. We're taking those scrap notes with you. I must ask you a question. I'll take your answer as the advance payment. Why are you two interested in the technology of Bellabog? Tell several the whys and wherefores of how you joined the Unshackled. Treat the machines in Bellabog as endangered creatures and release them to a faraway world in order to accumulate merits. Being isolated in Bellabog for so long, it's hard for me to accept such a novel idea. What do you mean, the idea of accumulating merits? Everyone defines machines and living things differently. About releasing the machines, it's to protect certain animals from being harmed. Then I can understand. However, the idea of pleasing the Aeon through such actions is quite bold. Does it matter to Aeons how humans behave? Is there someone up there who constantly views the morality of our actions? Will we get our points deducted when we hurt a living thing and gain points when we rescue one? I'm afraid it's a sign of arrogance for humans to think their actions are that important. I agree. Hard agree. Yep. Anyways, I don't expect the opinion of a mere mechanic like me to hold sway over the unshackled. Since you regard these machines as living things, you need to at least administer treatment and bring them back to life. Okay. Crouches to examine the automatons. Things are slightly better than I thought. The technology used in these automatons is archaic. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Serval. I mean to say that it's vintage. As the presiding physician, I can do all the work. I can't do all the work myself. Trailblazer will require your assistance. See those override modules I bought. Try to remove the casing of the automatons and search for their right port to connect with the modules. All right. Ascertain override module. Click. Okay. Automaton spider. How should I connect the central processors? Forget it. I'll just connect them directly to the override modules. Okay. Here you go, buddy. Prepare. Oh, good. It's one of these.
Done.
Finally done. Repairing a machine is way more troublesome than smashing it with a baseball bat. Now, what's up, Grizzly? These automatons are defunct to the core. However, they might be salvageable if some of the key parts can be replaced.
Done.
I'm learning a lot by observing you two at work. That's Dire Wolf. Oh, the engine's still running. The machine seems to be pretty good condition. This one shouldn't be that hard, right? Oh, fuck. Never mind. I need to feed that, yeah. So that needs to be there. That's fine. Okay. Last time this automaton seemed to be coming on. Is it hanging to dear life, or is it the last flicker of the dead machines? Connect to the automatons. Help you hear that sound? Seems to be something wrong. Mode activated. Kill. You can certainly try, little buddy. I don't think it'll work out for you that well.
That paradise may savor it for me.
Oh, God.
Divinity.
Yeah, I might be a little tanky. Oh, no.
Will you surprise me? Your end approaches.
There's a lock on to my boy. That guy is very tanky.
Time for a buzz.
That's not what I want.
This combat needs up. This is double speed.
You chose the wrong answer.
Lend me your strength.
He's gonna give our boy the heal as well.
Failed to set you.
Yep.
Too little.
It's fine. Does get bleed stacks from that, which is definitely not that good, but we'll see about it. I forgot that little dude heals, man.
I'll see you off. Bloom. Unnecessary. Repay. Eternal slip.
All right. Holy fuck. Yeah, that robot launches onto
Lend me your strength.
I will
the
dispatch
Civil Wolf.
you.
Thinks she just died.
That paradise may
Pretty
be
sure
unreachable.
that robot just dies from AoE here. Yeah, it does. Like, now we should be able to kill it
Let's settle this.
pretty easily.
A blade no.
Oh, I meant to enhance. I'm fucking bad.
Nothing major.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
The fight is set.
Can I have fun? Time for a buzz.
All right. Again, not necessarily what we want. I'd rather have like wind weakness, but it's all right. All right, good.
You chose.
You don't
the
lock
wrong
on to Civil Wolf and just kill her.
Failed to set you.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
He gets his ult off this
I will
as well.
dispatch you. That paradise.
Now my
savor it
man's
for
just
me.
pretty much just dead.
Receive divinity. Eternal state. And return.
Yeah, if I hit him with this, does he still break? Yep.
Let's settle this.
That's crazy. Nice. Not too bad. Indeed, the world that has survived the catastrophe. Every automaton is ready for battle. Thank goodness, Trailblazer, and you are okay. If I'm uninjured, the Unshackled will have to bankrupt themselves to compensate me. Please don't count me in when you ask for compensation. Since Trailblazer has shown these automatons who's boss here with their fist, I shall take on the duty of fixing, no, curing them. How's the work on your side? My job here is almost done. Miss Serval, thanks for your generous help. Trailblazer and I will be heading back to LeFou. We can't afford to make the Grandmaster's Meritus wait too long. Sure. Although there have been more merchant ships in Belobog recently, the city is still rather quiet and desolate. Please drop by whenever you have the chance. Goodbye. The automatons won't pose a threat, will they? Don't worry, what happened earlier was just an accident. I've debugged their programming, and so now these automatons will only act according to the mode I've set. Now let's split up. I'm sure the Astral Express conductor will freak out if we load so many automatons on the train all at once. I've rented a transport ship from the IPC to bring back the automatons back to LeFou. You can take the Astral Express back, no need to rush. Now the invitations to the benevolent ones. Agreed to witness the completion of your newcomb trial on the thriving lands of Skull Scourge Waterscape. Remember to be there on time. Alright. Boop doo doo doo. Zongshan. Trailblazer, are you here? I present our plan to the benevolent ones, but they don't seem to be pleased about it. I'm to convince them with our silver tongues to chat with them one by one, like you did at the beginning. Okay. What's your concerns, homie? Benna. This isn't what I expected from you. Mechanical creatures are everywhere, and the sky is full of those cycranes. Didn't you bring a Diding with you the last time you were here? In what sense are these endangered species? Besides, you two are required to solve the food chain issue among us to pass the newcomer trial. How can these mechanical creatures solve that problem? Well, you don't know everything about these creatures. They're weak and helpless mechanical creatures from the plant verging on destruction named Yalio 6. My elbow itches. Right. Or Yalio 8, sorry. Ms. Benna, I believe you must have heard the plant before, since you're close trade reps of the IPC. The plant has just resumed its trade lately. Mechanical babies like these. Breaks my heart to hear this. So the last batch of mechanical life forms left behind by a declining civilization? Exactly. They are an out and out endangered species. As new machines couldn't be made, we went through all the means to fix. I mean, to treat their lethal wounds. These little guys even fought valiantly to protect their human masters. As Ben, you'll gain a lot of merits by releasing them and freeing them from the crisis of their imminent demise. Got it. Indeed, these helpless babies are really worth releasing. Okay, so she's on board. Go over here. The plant guy, yeah. Even you don't seem too happy about this. I can understand the theoreticals, but are you sure this kind of thing is a plant? Capable of photosynthesis, easy to cultivate, and has no excretion, plants are the perfect living creature to be released. You said that, didn't you? Next one opens the cover of the back of the automaton, revealing the override module you installed. This is a certain device that controls the machine, isn't it? I understand how it's related to my definition of plants. What's an override module? Powered by a folded solar panel. This mechanical life form, before you relies on solar energy, which is photosynthesis, to move around, just like the plant you love. It's easy to cultivate. It has no excretion. Thanks for the reminder, Trailblazer. This little one will never produce any unpleasant waste. It's purely natural and harmless. Ethan wipes away the sweat on his forehead, looking distressed. That's a plant? This is unacceptable. It can't be a plant. Absolutely not. It has to at least look like one. What does a plant look like? Must it have a huge trunk? Must it come with beautiful flowers? Or must it have a tuber buried in the ground? Tuber? Can you draw me a picture of a plant so I can fix the appearance of the life form behind you? I think I've got a point. Oh, how do we do... So how did we do in this newcomer trial? It's a pass. I'm fine with this. Okay. Oops. Forgot. Can't go up that way for some reason. What's up, Tanya? Mechanical creatures. This is a whole new way to look at the matter. Still, I must say the technology used in the manufacture of them is too outdated. Like I said before, the Unshackled should endeavor to free powerful beasts from human captivity. You must stop hunting for falcons and holding dog fights. Let them unleash their vitality in nature. These primitive mechanical creatures are weak, poor, and sickly. Every joint of theirs trembles, and the bolts on their casings threaten to pop out as they move. Alas, I guess we have to show you some proof to believe us. Automatons, attack Trailblazer now. What? But now's the perfect time to show Miss Tanya how powerful these mechanical life forms are. Do I deserve to be beaten up? What did I do to deserve this? I didn't ask for this. I did not ask for this. This is not what I wanted. Don't wish this on me. Detonation order. Nah. Nah.
Will you surprise me? The fight is set. Receive divinity. Unnecessary.
Can I have fun this time?
Okay. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Actually,
Too little.
oh, I thought that was legit. I should actually be focusing one of these.
Lend me your strength.
I will dispatch you.
Pretty sure they just die from this now too. Man. They break. That. Yep. Boom. He's mad. Now he's mad and super mad.
This combat needs.
I don't really care about that little stoplight guy just booming to me. It's fine. You do whatever, little man.
Blade knows no mercy. That paradise, savor it.
I still want wind weakness on this guy there if I can.
You chose the unnecessary. Repay. Eternal sleep. The dead return.
Dead return.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
That little dude's dead. Holy shit, that guy almost killed my entire team.
Guard and defend. Crush them.
With his belly flop.
Moran, time for a buzz.
I'll see you off.
Pretty sure Blade needs to enhance here, yeah. So I couldn't heal there if I wanted to. But it's fine. I mean, we got the extra Lucha healing here because of a cycle. And detonation order. This is going to be fine. Gonna do this the exact same way.
Lend me your strength.
I will dispatch you. That paradise may savor
Ta-da.
it for me.
Easy peasy. And the robot's
You took
broken.
the bait.
You chose the wrong.
All right. I think this is fine. If we do AoE damage anyway. If we hit that guy, he dies from the AoE.
Lend me your strength.
I will dispatch you. Fail to set you.
All right.
This combat. This is double speed.
He's not overcombusted, so I don't think he's gonna do anything. Oh, he is overcombusted. I'm just dumb.
Good as new.
Eternal state.
And we're gonna get to use the healing circle here too, so like either way, we're pretty easy. It's a side quest fight, so you know it shouldn't be that hard. But him almost one-tabbing my Civil Wolf is pretty funny. What a great duel this is. Of course, these wonderful mechanical creatures from Yalio 8 are enslaved and sent to the battlefield by their ruthless human masters. They sacrifice themselves and bear all the damage in the human stead. This time you'll gain a lot of merits by releasing them and freeing them from the heartless human masters. I understand. I have no more questions. Yo, we passed. They bought it. They really bought it. I'm about to die laughing. What are you laughing at? Isn't this hilarious? They have worked out their differences and agreed to release the same living thing. Is this the kind of happy ending worth our laughter? That's enough laughter for today. Let's go to the waterfront. The three Grandmaster Emeritus and I have decided to hold a small release ritual here. And now the three benevolent ones' food chain problem is solved, Your merits won't be undermined by others in the future. This is indeed something worth celebrating. If Yoshi knows about this, I'm sure she will share with our joy. Let's go and get some merits. All right. Some good noodle stars. I'm gonna post them on the board. Good old happy family picture. Oh God, they coming. Oh Lord, they're going. They just walk in the water and die. Man fooling around. He's Madge. Oh, they're gonna kill his organisms. The lovely creatures will carry out their merits and depart into a bigger new world. Let's give them our blessing. Always be confident, my darlings. The graces Sanctus Medicus will surely illuminate your path ahead. Show your ferocious side like the beast, my warriors. Your valor is the manifestation of the divine power of Yoshi. Go ahead and thrive, my little blossoms of steel. What are you guys doing? Can you please stop dumping electronic waste in the water? Do you know how many innocent microbes are living in it? Read the room, mineral water guy. They seem to be deeply moved by their own actions. I better not disturb them. I'm feeling something's amiss about all this. Feeling dubious, you return to Exalting Sanctum. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I killed just millions of little dudes. Probably more. Well done, my friend. I got an official notification from the commission while I was out on the job. These 3 saints from the Unshackled are in big trouble. What happened? They just dumped electronic waste. Go to the Exalting Sanctum and you figure it out. All right. You're gonna be like, yeah, nah, they fucking. Oh. They got all this bad shit in the water now. Oh God. Here. Thanks to your great idea, Tanya and the rest of them are in trouble. What are you talking about? We just offered to help them at their request, that's all. How helpful you two have been. Now the 3 are bickering in the Exalting Sanctum. Check the situation yourselves. Things are getting interesting. Are the 3 benevolent ones in the Exalting Sanctum now? Let's go find out what kind of trouble they're in. How come you look so happy? Not at all. It's just the corner of my mouth is twitching. Oh no, she happy. She one of them. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Do you know how to fix a...
What's up, Heathman? It was a Zuling cypress that had survived for more than 2,000 years. It wasn't even older than me. Just like that, the tree was chopped off with a chainsaw of that thing. Do you know how much you have to pay for this? The life of a plant is priceless. Be serious. Plants can't speak. Be serious. Sure, please calm down, sir. I'll be serious. It turns out he can't be serious. Sir, I'm innocent. It's all Tanya and Ben's fault. If they had been more clear-headed, this wouldn't have been believed it was a plant. They could have stopped me and avoided all the damage that ensued. Don't pass the blame on someone else. You must either revive the ancient tree or grow 2,000 trees as compensation. Your choice. You're leaving me with no choice at all. Indeed, you have no choice. Let's get out of here as soon as possible. Heathman's at the end of the rope. It seems desperate. He might sell us out soon. I don't know. He's talking. I've never seen them robots in my life, officer. Is someone dead? Fine, what's happening? Holy moly, Tanya, how'd you get so badly injured? I'm waiting for the rescue stars of the Alchemy Commission. I have fractures all over my body. It was the doing of that huge automaton, the one called Grizzly. After I released it, it followed me to my home and gave me a tight embrace. You know, you got bear hugged. Grizzly never forgets every favor it receives. It did that to return your kindness. People actually Sanju profanity repay favors like this? God. Alas, why don't you lie down and stay calm? This isn't our fault. Pay me for my loss. You 2 scoundrels that bought this cursed heap of metal I wouldn't have. Hey, please get your facts straight, Miss Tanya. Don't forget the 3 of you were satisfied with the solution we offered. Ben and Heathman are those 2 idiots. They hadn't been so gullible, I wouldn't have accepted this outrageous solution. Especially Heathman. Plants? He looks like one himself. One day I'll beat him into a vegetable smoothie. Take it easy. When you recovered, we'll come and release the beast with you together. Get lost. When I get well, the first thing I'm doing is selling the score with those 2 idiots. Then I'll deal with you 2. Don't think that you're going to get away with this. Is she mad? She mad. And what happened with you? What's up, Benna? Did you increase your merits after releasing the mechanical creatures? Don't even mention it. I've cried so much I can't even breathe. That sounds awful. What happened? Why did Mechanical Darlings release blow them? Oh no, yeah, dude, I forgot. We gave her the little knuckle one. No. What? You weren't injured, were you? I'm fine, but the Mechanical Darling started blowing up everywhere in Skull Scourge Waterscape. Once water seeped into the machinery, the Videodra dragged me to the Realm Keeping Commission, Chancery, and accused me of setting off fireworks illegally in the holy place of the Videodra. I had no idea that disrespecting a holy place was such a grave offense. What? The fine was exorbitant. I've used up all of my retirement funds. Did your friends help? Since we're all members of the Unshackled, surely they did something when you were in trouble, right? Oh, please. Tanya and Heathman are just hypocrites. They refused to pay when I asked them to share the fine. When we first meet each other, we promised to do good. Now they've finally shown their true colors. I wonder how those two idiots were convinced. Can a mechanical creature be counted as a plant? What was going through Heathman's head? Tanya is the worst. If she hadn't insisted on releasing beasts, you wouldn't have brought those explosive mechanical things here. Take it easy. Aren't you all of you the practitioners of the way of abundance? Peace and harmony are priceless. Peace! Forget about it. I'll make them pay for the loss I've suffered. And the two of you, just you wait. You'll rue the day. Alas, no good deed goes unpunished. Poor things. How interesting. Indeed. Now with the Unshackled is in mess, you've completed your mission. You can receive the reward at the Realm Keeping Commission. I didn't know about that. Don't ask so many questions as your tutor. I must prepare some surprise for you, right? Hey, how worried you are, Trailblazer? I'll take care of this. You don't have to worry about this. It'll all play out. I can promise you happy endings for everyone. That's crazy. Yeah, we just ruined 3 people's lives. Happy endings for everyone. Yep. Literally got that one chick almost killed. Lost all that one other chick's money. The other guy's being berated in the back alley right now. I like talking about the Unshackled. That's why I want to discuss with you too, Trailblazer. Thanks for your help. Thanks to your brilliant plan, the 3 leaders of the Unshackled have suffered the consequences of their actions. Seems like you got the memo. Now they should be able to realize their mistake. Here's your reward. You deserve it. Please feel free to drop by if you encounter any issues. You're always welcome at the Realm Keeping Commission, Chancery. Sick. Nice. And now we only have one more quest to do, but I'm gonna split these up into multiple parts because this is already over an hour, like just with those 2. And this one probably gonna be like the same, like 30 or 40 minute adventure as well. So I'm gonna do that. Thanks for watching, guys.